This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
It's because everyone's talking about this.
Always live, always real, always unpredictable.
I think that's taking it to another level.
Yeah.
Log on and join our live conversation.
He said this as we were coming on TV.
DBL starts right now.
3, 2. Welcome to Daily Blast Live. It's Wednesday, July 17th. I'm here with Erica and Brandon. I'm Jeff. Let's get to it, guys. New details just in on actor Kevin Spacey. Prosecutors have dropped the criminal case against him. Spacey was accused of groping a teenage boy at a bar in Nantucket. And I think it's important that we point out that this is just one of many cases that are going against him. This one was dropped.
Yeah, he won the battle, but he really hasn't won his war yet.
Exactly.
Multiple allegations. He's being investigated from here to the UK. But and like you said, this doesn't vindicate him on these other ones. But you know, there are going to be those people out there that are going to be like their team Kevin Spacey that feel as though because he beat this charge, he should beat all his other ones. No, let's get to the next one, and we'll be reporting on that one as well.
When we first talked about this, the fact that the case was having some issues, I thought it was really strange, and I don't know why. I've tried to figure out why they decided to try this one first.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the jurisdiction, but there were a lot of holes in this situation, and I fear that it could influence the other jurors or the other cases, and I hope that it doesn't, because they deserve a fair day in court too.
Yeah, well, I hope not, because this one, like you said, those loopholes or those holes that you're talking about was deleted text messages, the victim pleading the fifth on the stand.
Right.
I think that in these cases going forward, there's going to be more evidence against him, and hopefully there's more evidence against him where there's no holes.
Well, we will definitely see.
Yep.
Definitely see. All right, guys, tonight comedian Kathy Griffin is throwing major shade. Of course she is. She told People magazine that CNN anchor Anderson Cooper won't make up with her after the whole Trump head fiasco thing, and she's got some harsh words for Andy Cohen, who used to be her boss at Bravo. Let's listen.
Andy Cohen treated me like a dog. I mean, he was like one of the worst bosses I've ever had. And also, you know, the guy, like, he decides the entire slate at Bravo, and yet he gave himself a talk show that magically gets renewed every year. So, you know, like, I had a talk show at Bravo for 2 years, and then I got canceled. And I thought, yeah, it's like, in a way, I'm sure it's sort of competition for Andy. So, no, he has not been very kind.
Neither has she.
It's trying to stay relevant.
I think so. She doesn't really have a lot going on. She did do that tour, right? She went on that comic tour or whatever after the Trump head thing, talking about Trump, but I think that's ran its course right now.
Yeah, but you know, this is a question that people continue to ask, because that was such an not iconic, but like people knew about the New Year's Eve. You know, that people actually would anticipate that, and the fact that she was so easily replaced by not only a colleague but a friend.
Right.
Clearly, there's still feelings about that.
She's hurt. Yeah. She's hurt still.
And that's just what she did professionally. That she's persona non grata. But if you were a real friend of her, then I could be your friend outside of that. Hey, you can still come to my kid's bar mitzvah. We can still hang out. But professionally, I don't want to touch you, because you're going to sink the next project just being attached to it. So is there, you know what I mean by that? Like, you can still be friends with someone, maybe.
I know what you mean.
But professionally, I have to distance myself from you.
But see, Andy Cohen was also her boss, and she feels like he abandoned her. And so I don't think that that is a good situation. First of all, it's probably not the best situation to be that close with someone that you work with, because there's bound to be fallout. Like, when's the last job you had that lasted for the rest of your life? I mean, just to be honest about
exactly. And she's probably jealous every New Year's Eve when they see the Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen, they're buddies, they're best friends, they're all over Instagram. She's probably a little hurt by that.
She should be. I mean, you made your bed, not sleep in it. You know, instead of kissing the baby like Chad Ochocinco used to say, when you mess up, you kiss the baby, you go on that charity tour to get back in the good graces. She's now slamming Andy Cohen. So she's now kept that bridge burnt back at Bravo. And she said some things about Anderson Cooper as well, saying she knew his mother more than he did. I mean, how do you get back into it? Those are two powerful names in the entertainment business.
And they slamming each other.
Absolutely. All right, guys, Face app can make you look young, old, and everything in between. Don't look at your TVs thinking it's going on right now. This is me. But there are new security concerns. The privacy policy says it collects info about your location and browsing history, and it shares the info with third-party advertising partners. Face app is also owned by a Russian company, just so you know. But people and celebrities, they don't seem to care. Check out the Jonas Brothers after using Face app. There they are. Young Joe Bros, old Joe Bros. And Jay Farrell posted this photo saying he looks like Morgan Freeman and Bill Cosby's love child.
True that.
And Kevin Hart posted one too. Still looks good. Still looks good. But I don't go on social media all that often. I do check it out. I'm still active on there. I went on today and I just went like this. And it was every single person I know as an old person.
Yep.
I think we need to put a timestamp on this.
So now after access. After access, there's no more. Everybody in this studio right now, everyone watching at home, if you haven't done it yet, by the end of the show, you can't do it. So do it now.
Over.
Send it in. Send it in to us. No one's doing it.
Hold on, because if people at home are going to do it, then you should know what the price is for it. They say it's free, but it's all your information, and knowing that it's also a Russian company, and they'll keep your information, and it says in the disclaimer, you might want to think about that and use your friends.
Yeah. What she said.
It's true. How come people don't care about where your information goes?
Because you want to keep up with the trend. You want to post, hey, I see Jeff post what he looks like old. Oh, I want to do it too. See how many likes I get. They don't care. People honestly don't care. And then when they get hacked, then it's,
they
how
care.
did I get hacked?
Yeah,
How did I get hacked?
they care at all the wrong times.
Yeah.
You've been warned.
Speaking of good-looking faces, supermodel Naomi Campbell is just like us. She posted a video that shows her airport routine, and it starts with snacks from the duty-free store. We all go there. Gummy worms and chocolates for Naomi. But she checks out the beauty counter here. There she is, and she checks out her makeup there. And now look what happens when she gets onto the plane.
That's right. Clean everything you touch. Anything that you put your hands on, that you have to. This is what I do on every plane I get on. I do not care what people think of me. It's my house, and it makes me feel better.
And check this out. She also has a seat cover for her seat and a face cover for the airplane. She's ready to travel.
Yes, she is. It seems like she's doing the most, but I respect it.
I do.
I would be getting drinks if I were in business class.
Before takeoff drinks in there?
Absolutely. I mean, at first I thought this was kind of crazy, but on my way back from London to Denver, I saw a mother. She had two kids, was it 2 or 3 kids, and she was wiping down all the screens. She was wiping down their seats. So I got that, but on her aspect, I don't know, single woman, and then we do these stories all the time where we're talking about people's feet up on stuff, and you see stuff go viral, or people being nasty. I think I'm going to start doing this as well.
You know, me too. I mean, Naomi Campbell was in her own little private spot, so she wasn't holding anybody up. She was just cleaning up for, it looks like, for a long flight. But if you've got 30, 40, 50 people behind you, and you're like, hold on, I need to wipe down my seat. You got to just sit down.
I don't know. Where do you draw the line of wiping things down? People are nasty literally everywhere. So that means you have to clean down this table. You have to clean down the chair. You have to clean everything.
Doorknobs,
I don't want to get to that point where I have to like really clean everything because I started it and now I'm all freaked out in my head.
Because it starts becoming a phobia. Like just what you said, if you start thinking about where people's hands been and then what they use and what you touch on a daily, I mean, opening the door to your Uber, whatever it is. I mean, you could start really making yourself crazy.
Going to restaurants in general, any restaurant, and they're talking over your food. I mean, come on. There's germs everywhere.
God bless my immune system.
Yeah, you need some germs, so it's all right. In certain situations. All right, the trailer for Hustlers just dropped. Let's get over to Stephanie Jones. She has our first look coming in hot.
That's right, Jeff. You might want to buckle up because this is one star-studded flick. J-Lo, Constance Wu, Cardi B, and even Lizzo star in this stripper revenge heist movie. And yes, you heard me right. This is a movie about stripping and stealing. Watch this.
The game is rigged, and it does not reward people who play by the rules. It's like robbing a bank, except you get the keys. Are you in?
Jobs, please.
What if somebody calls the cops? And says what?
I spent $5,000 at a strip club. Send help.
Hustlers is in theaters in September. Back to you guys.
Thanks,
I am
Steph.
so fascinated by this.
We'll tell people why.
Okay, so back in March, we talked about the live that resurfaced from Cardi B that was like 3 years old. But she was talking about back in her days as a dancer, she used to get men who wanted to go back to the hotel, drug and rob them.
Right.
That's what this movie is about. So it kind of begs the question, one, if people unearthed that because she was in this movie, and then two, how are they going to send her on a press tour?
I don't know.
Everyone's going to ask that question.
For sure, and the producer seeked her out specifically. I don't know why. Maybe it is because of her past.
Authenticity to the role.
But what, dude, she drugged and stole people's money, like, and with no repercussions.
There have been other celebrities who do movies that have done worse. I think they think that they can get in front of this on this press tour. I mean, Cardi B, look at the stuff that she's going through right now. She still gets, Pepsi hasn't dropped her yet. You know, she's still getting money, whatever makeup line that she's signed with. She's still getting money. She's still relevant. So I feel as though her PR team and this project, this movie, they're going to get in front of this, and the press tour, they're only going to make it even bigger, I feel like. You have to, otherwise the movie is done.
I don't
it's
know.
buried.
I mean, honestly, it comes across like I am a Cardi B hater. I am not. But I don't know how any credible journalist or entertainment reporter can have that conversation without asking that question.
You're going to, and she's going to answer it, but she has to do that whole...
She can't answer that question.
That was the old me. Oh,
no, I'm telling you, I interviewed a super famous rapper right before his trial, and he went to prison for a little over a year, and it was all, everything was off top, like we could not say anything.
Okay.
Granted, that's not what his actual thing was about, but we couldn't say anything.
Well, movie's coming out.
Yep.
Like it or not, we'll see what she does.
Revenge of the Strippers. Or it's Hustlers. What's it called?
Hustlers.
Oh, okay. Looks good. Should I take a date to that?
You got a different movie in mind.
Is that a date night type movie?
I don't know how
I'm asking you.
He's trying to help you out with
the
the
third anniversary. I'm trying to get on your level.
Take her to dinner and pay.
All right, things got weird. Coming up, the Lion King remake gets outrageous reviews. We go one-on-one with a movie pro to get her DBL take. What's up? So there's one story we didn't get to because we were talking about Cardi B. If you guys want to talk about that, Beyonce's new music video just dropped. It already has more than 4 million views. It's called Spirit, from the movie, obviously, The Lion King. But people are given bad reviews. It doesn't have a lot of great reviews on Rotten Tomatoes.
57% on Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah, and I usually pay attention to that. But
51?
51?
59.
Who's seen it?
59.
Critics.
Movie critics. Remember one guy said it was, what, pitiful or...
But here's the thing, we talked about it all day. I think the problem is people are so ingrained with the regular, like they have in their head, it's so ingrained, the regular Lion King. So even when I heard the music for it, that Beyonce's wonderful, but it's different than the original, I'm like, I don't know if I like it. It's because I don't know it yet, and I just have the original in my head. Yeah. How could you think, I mean, just by what I saw, the animation, the actors in there, I like all of them, Beyonce's in there, they're basically animals that act. That's how like good it is, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm definitely going to see it still, so I'm pumped up about it, but I'll make my own reviews and get back to you guys.
I think Lawson should give a review.
That would be fun.
Oh, do a YouTube video.
I will, after we get out. Yeah. Lawson, how'd you like, because it'll be the whole thing, his first experience in the theater, his first experience with a movie, he's gonna be jacked about like,
wow, Lawson's gonna have a career as a movie critic at what, 2 years old, 3 years old?
2 years old.
Start him young.
Hey, might as well, man. They're just as good as the other critics.
Can't get that money till he's 18. It may not be all of it. A couple IOUs in there.
Daddy got a new Bugatti.
Welcome back to DBL. It's What Up Wednesday, and we've got all the juicy gossip that you lot are talking about. So let's head on over to our What Up World map, where our first stop is Miami, home of next year's Super Bowl. And I know it's far away, but it's not stopping me from obsessing over the halftime performance. So far, the Queen herself, J-Lo, is the only artist that's expressed any interest. And this week, Jenny from the Block admitted to thinking about doing it. Here's what's up. This is a perfect match, and here's why. Exhibit A. She has her own perfume named Miami Glow. Exhibit B. Her bow A-Rod is from Miami. Exhibit C. Her tour is going to be ending there, so clearly she loves the city. And finally, Exhibit D. Now, do I need to say more? That's a J-Lo glow. And she's still working it. And next up, just gonna leave that there for a minute for you lot to enjoy. And next up is Manhattan, the setting of the hit show Gossip Girl. Upper East Siders get excited because there's a reboot coming. Gossip Girl's new home is HBO Max and will take place 8 years after the original show went dark. But don't be expecting to see that babe Blake Lively though. The reboot follows a new generation of private school teens. Here is what's up, peeps. I want to say I'm sick of reboots, but who am I kidding? We all know that I'll be front row at the midnight showing of The Lion King. I mean, what the heck? Welcome back, Gossip Girl. XOXO. And our last stop is LA, where Leonardo DiCaprio finally addressed the age-old question. Was there room, Leo, on that door for both Rose and Jack? We all remember the iconic scene from Titanic. Jack, Jack, don't leave me, Jack. And now Leo is trying to dodge the question. Watch this.
Could Jack have fit on that door at the end?
I have no comment.
He could have.
Yeah. No comment.
Did you mention it at the time? Were you like, should we make the door smaller?
Like I said, I have no comment.
Here's what's up. Leo, babe, that's the face of a man who knows there was enough room. Jack and Rose could have lived together forever happily, and he knows it. It's the truth. She cut you out. Now that is being frozen. That's been another edition of What Up Wednesday, and tonight we're getting a behind-the-scenes look at a new Cats movie. Raquel, how's the news at the moment?
You're right, Stephanie. An all-star cast is working hard to make this musical happen. So take a look.
I came right off of a stadium tour and went right into rehearsals.
When you see people that are at the top of their game doing it, you raise your bar as well. The scale of this film is huge, 3 or 4 times bigger for the cat perspective.
So they don't have to wear costumes because they're digitally adding in the fur. And this movie comes out December 20th.
All right, you guys aren't, the faces down here, Raquel, weren't that great. Are you excited about this movie coming out?
Okay, truthfully, I am. I'll tell you a story. I saw Cats on Broadway when I was 10 years old, and literally every single person around me was asleep, like someone was snoring behind me, and I was sitting there wide-eyed, really happy, like making cat motions. So that'll probably be me in theaters.
Well, you were 10. You hadn't really seen the world yet.
That's true.
Hey, I mean, if you're Idris Elba, who needs to be James Bond when you could be a cat?
Ooh. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, Kelly Schubert here with the DBL Digital team. I'm tracking all the breaking and trending news, but right now it's time for Fast Blast, where I bring you all the news you need to know in under 2 minutes. Let's get that timer up. Here we go. Mexican drug lord El Chapo will find out his fate today. He's expected to get a life sentence, and get this, he may even talk in court today before he gets locked up. Now, this could be the last time we ever see the Mexican drug lord in public before he's sent to Colorado's Supermax prison. And if you don't know about this Supermax prison, it's essentially impossible to escape from. Do you think El Chapo will go quietly? Listen up, Bachelor Nation. We've got some disturbing news to report. The creator of The Bachelor, Mike Fleiss, is accused of attacking his wife. Now, Variety got a hold of court documents that show his wife filed an emergency domestic violence restraining order over the weekend. She says he attacked her earlier this month and demanded she have an abortion. So far, no word from Mike on this, but do you think the franchise could be in jeopardy if this does turn out to be true? Warner Horizon says they're looking into the allegations. We'll keep you updated. Next, we've got to clear up a story we told you about yesterday. Our team at Verified checked into those so-called meth gators. Yeah. Turns out toxicologists say while it's possible for animals to ingest drug-contaminated water, the chances of it having any effect on them is low. See you later, meth gator. Happy World Emoji Day. We're talking about this in the show today, but I wanted to take it a step further. Take a look at these awesome new emojis that Apple is releasing soon. One of the coolest batch of new emojis are the disability-themed ones. And can I just say, it's about time? They include an ear with a hearing aid, people in wheelchairs, and even a guide dog. Other new emojis that will be released include a sloth, a waffle, and even more gender-neutral characters. Again, it's about time. The new emojis will hit your phone this fall. That's been Fast Blast for you guys. We'll see you soon.
Welcome back to DBL. Some of the biggest movies premiere this month, but if you're like me, finding time to get to the theater can be a challenge. Entertainment correspondent Maude Garrett is here to help us out. She teamed up with Tubi, a streaming service, to give us a preview of the new Lion King. Let's watch.
I am so excited about July 18 because that is when The Lion King is coming out. How the CGI and animation has grown in that time.
Oh, everyone calm down, we're here. The backup has arrived.
We've got Jon Favreau, who actually plays Happy in Spider-Man Far From Home, funnily enough. He's taking the director reins with this one. But the kind of voice acting that we've got, Simba, played by Donald Glover, we know him as Childish Gambino. James Earl Jones is reprising his role as Mufasa. Beyonce playing Nala. And I am a Beyonce all day kind of gal. And I can feel the love tonight.
You have to take your place as king.
I can feel the love, guys. But if you do want a kids movie that you can watch for free on tubi.tv, it's called Are We There Yet? It stars Ice Cube. He's trying to impress his girlfriend, so of course the best thing to do is to go on a road trip with them. Hilarity ensues. Daily Blast Live, back to you.
Thanks, Maude. And guess what? She liked The Lion King.
Exactly.
Despite the bad reviews, I'm still going.
Well, you should go.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yes.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, it looks amazing. I don't understand the bad reviews. I'm gonna give a review, and at the end of the movie, I'm gonna record my son Lawson. He's gonna give a review too.
That's the review I'm waiting for.
That's the one.
That's definitely the one.
See, Erica's getting all choked up just thinking about it. That's cute. All right, guys, we'll be right back.
Hey, what's the tea, y'all? Welcome back to Beauty Blast. I'm Jeray for the Slay, and today we're talking beauty gossip, y'all. And this is one of my favorite topics for this week because my girl Lady Gaga just announced a cosmetic line, y'all. Yes, y'all heard correct. Queen Mother Monster herself, Lady Gaga, just announced her brand new cosmetic line called House Laboratories. Now this is amazing because all those little monsters out there have been thinking that she was going to start a new product line for a couple years. Now we really got down to spring of 2018 last year when we were looking around and saw that she was actually announcing things on social media. And just recently at the Met Gala, she actually towed on in on a house wagon tow. Very discreet, Gaga. I see what you did there, girl. Now, just recently, she dropped on social media a beautiful brand new video for her new line, House Laboratories once again, and it's only being featured on Amazon, but is going to be available to over 9 countries. Now, these little products are actually not going to be that small. They're actually coming in packages, kind of like the Kylie lip kit dealio. You see, there's going to be a lip gloss, a lip pencil, and a glitter, or a lipstick, a pencil, and a gloss. There's going to be a couple different combinations. However, what stuck out for me is not just the products themselves, it was the marketing, guys. As a professional artist, I see so many over-edited, airbrushed, blurred over over makeup looks that just aren't that realistic. And coming from someone who works in the community, I see what y'all doing out there. However, with Lady Gaga's new line, House Laboratory, she really stood true to the products and didn't show overly edited looks. There was every type of person imaginable in there, from Asian, Latina, black, white, Caucasian, non-binary, whatever gender you want to be with, girl, they had it in there too. They were showing it on men, they were showing it on women. It was so beautiful. And I love that she gave a quick little mic drop and said, when the world doesn't need another beauty line, we're doing it anyways. Ooh, Lady Gaga, girl, you got my coins together. I'm going to be standing in line on my phone on July 15th, waiting for my house products. Or you can send me some too, Miss Gaga. I see you, girl. You know you want to send it right over here to my address. I'm gonna text it to you though, because you know we real cool or whatever. But anyways, Beauty Blasters, let me know your guys' thoughts on the products. Are you going to be buying on July 15th? Because I know I am, Miss Honey. Alrighty, go ahead and write us back, guys, and follow me on all social media platforms at Jeray for the Slay. We'll talk to you guys next time.
That was Beyonce's new song, Spirit.
I can feel it.
Yeah, it dropped midweek. She just dropped that new music video for the new movie, The Lion King. It came out last night and already has more than 5 million views. 1 million more than last time I checked.
Of course. Beyonce is an aesthetic genius.
There you go.
People just want to see what she has going on. I mean, the voice is like just a bonus.
Question, Erica, because you do voiceovers. If there was one character or one animal in this movie you could be or voiceover for, what would it be?
Any of them?
Any of them.
Are you serious? Yeah, voiceover for a major motion picture. Yeah, I'll take whatever they give me.
Can I get an answer? Can I just get like the frog or a dog or a
I don't even know
gazelle?
The characters.
Yeah, Nala, that's Beyonce's character.
Okay.
You want that one?
I'm wearing green. Give me the frog. I don't know.
There are no frogs in The Lion King.
The Lion King? Just like there's no crying in baseball. What movie is that from?
That's Major League. Oh no, Tom Hanks one.
Field of.
What's
A League of Their Own? You're off today, Jeff.
I'm
You're
off.
off with the movie trivia.
Don't you ever correct me on TV. I always pick out my buddy over there. I love him.
We do have some comments. Rhonda Johnson on Facebook says, I bet just the experience of taking Lawson to see The Lion King will be awesome.
Yep.
It will be.
Was that someone else said raise up Lawson like
Mufasa?
Like he's Simba.
Oh, that was Michael Rayner.
Yeah, Michael Rayner
Jeff,
said that.
raise your boy up like Mufasa during the review.
I'll try that for you. All right, guys, we'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place. See you then.